friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, I am going to teach you how to crochet this cute baby beanie. This beanie I have done for a 1 to 2 year old child. In this I have used two color variations. The blue is the main color, whereas for the base bordering as well as for making these pom-poms I have used white colored yarns. So this is all depends upon your choice. You can choose whatever colors you want. It's very easy to do. Since I've used front post and back post stitches, the beanie is quite stretchable as well as it will be a comfortable fit for the baby. For the initial part of the beanie, I have worked a flat circle. In our channel, I have already taken a tutorial for a flat circle. Over there, I have clearly explained how to work a flat circle depending upon the age of the baby for whom you are making the beanie. So initial few rounds, say about 6 to 7 rounds, you will be working according to the pattern sequence of flat circle, and then depending upon the design that you have chosen to make the beanie, you need to go in that way. So let's see how this is worked out. For this, the materials that I need are two colored yarns. Here yellow would be my main color, and for making the bordering as well as for the pom-poms, I'll be using this grey colored yarn. A 4 mm crochet hook and a measuring tape. Now let's see how this beanie measures. Now as I mentioned, I have done this beanie for a 1 to 2 year old child. So according to the measurements, that is, the length of the beanie should be 7 inches and the head circumference should be 19 inches. So we'll measure the length of the beanie. So this measures approximately 7 inches. As well as for the circumference, we'll check one of the sides. Now since it's stretchable, it goes up till 9.5. So the circumference would be around 19 inches. So this will perfectly fit a child of 1 to 2 years old. Now I have already done with my flat circle. Depending upon the size of the child for whom you are making this beanie, you need to make the flat circle accordingly. Now as I mentioned in my flat circle tutorial, the measurement for the flat circle, that is the diameter, should be around 5.5 inches if you are making a beanie for a 1 to 2 year old child. So next step would be to make the front post and back post design stitches for the beanie. So accordingly you can work the flat circle, and once you have done it, you can just start up with the design part. So I'll skip this flat circle portion over here and give the link of the same above. You can refer to it and make the flat circle accordingly, and then you can continue with this tutorial by working the front post and back post stitches. So I have done total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. So from the 8th row, I'll be starting my design part. For that, I need to chain 1, and from here on, I'll be working one front post and one back post stitches alternately throughout the entire row. So it's very easy to just work a front post followed by one back post into the next stitch. Again, work a front post, one back post. So this row is a repeat sequence of working a front post and back post alternately till the end of the row. In case if you don't know how to work these stitches, I will provide the link of the same above for your reference, so you can just get to know how these stitches are done. So just continue working like this till the end of the row. Here I have come to the end of my 8th row, which I have worked using front post and back post stitches. I need to slip stitch on top of my first stitch. So this finishes our 8th row. If we see this beanie, I have worked this front post and back post stitches for a total of 17 rows, in which I have worked 12 rows using the main color, and the rest 5 rows I have worked using the secondary color. Since we are done with the first row, we need to work 11 more rows with this color. So once I'm done with this, I'll get back to you and show you how to change colors and work the same pattern with the next color. Chain 1, and again I need to work on top of the front post. I'll be working a front post double crochet on top of the back post I need to work a back post double crochet. So it's a very simple sequence of working a front post on top of the front post and back post on top of the back post. So you continue like this for working about 12 rows with this main color, and then later on we'll change colors and continue with the pattern. Here I have done with my 12 rows of front post and back post double crochet stitches as I had mentioned earlier. Now as per the beanie, we need to change colors. So I'll cut this yarn. So in the same place where I've cut this yarn, I'll be joining this new color. I'll just tie knots between the new color as well as the one which I have cut so that the yarn becomes secure. Now once this is done, next step would be to continue the pattern sequence, that is chain 1, and we need to work a front post double crochet into the first stitch followed by a back post double crochet into the next stitch. So the pattern remains the same, but we are doing with the new color. That's the only difference. So as we had done for the yellow colored yarn, we need to continue working with this grey colored yarn. Say about 5 to 6 rows I'll be continuing like this. So just continue with the sequence. Here I've done with about 5 to 6 rows of front post and back post double crochet stitches with grey colored yarn. And that finishes our beanie. So next step would be to attach the pom-poms. As we had seen in this beanie, we need to attach the pom-poms. Now I have done this pom-poms using this medium sized pom-pom maker. In our channel, I have already taken a tutorial about how to make pom-poms using pom-pom makers. So I shall give the link of the same above for your reference. So just go through it and get to know how these are done. It's very easy to do. So for attaching these pom-poms, first we need to mark the stitches because sometimes we tend to miss out the stitches and the pom-poms won't be properly aligned. So first I'll place the beanie like this and mark the stitches. So from the starting of the beanie, I'll go to the 5th row. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and into the 5th row I'll mark the stitches. I need to mark the stitches like this on both the sides. So once they are marked, you can easily attach your pom-poms. So for that, I'll be using a very fine hook which can easily go through the stitches. I need to just insert my hook like this and pull one of the tails of the pom-pom and pull it on the inner part of our beanie. Again, I need to go to the other side of the stitch marker and pull the other part of the pom-pom. So I have pulled both the tails of the pom-pom on the inner side of the beanie. Now I'll be going to the inner part and just tying tight knots with the loose ends. We need to tie very tight knots so that the pom-pom remains intact. So that finishes one of our pom-poms. Again, I need to repeat the same process on the other part too. I'll be just inserting my hook like this and pulling one of the tails of the pom-pom. Again, I'll be repeating the process as I've done before. So once this is done, I'll remove my stitch markers. So that finishes our beanie. So isn't it cute? So this beanie, as per our measurement, will fit perfectly to a child of age 1 to 2 years, as I mentioned before. So here I have taken all the loose ends of my beanie inside using this fine hook. So I have completed with the beanie. I hope you found this tutorial very interesting, and moreover you can customize this beanie as per your choice. For example, I have done all the 12 rows initially with the same color. So if you want this beanie to be striped, so you can change colors alternately after 2 rows. That means you can make 2 rows of blue followed by 2 rows of white. So that will give you a striped kind of beanie. So that all depends upon your own choice and creativity. If you have any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.